I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics of songs. I would practice some more, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. That energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights would be dark, won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing this song, yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world, whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening. Hickory dickory if I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock, yeah. Hickory dickory if I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock, yeah. I'm a star now, and visions don't feel very far now. My parents were stressing. Worry no more cause your girl got a job now. And she can afford an apartment. And soon she gon' push it to start it. And everyone know who she is. When she leave the crib, she not getting. And that ain't from college, nah. It is all by the wonderful work of her hands. And maybe the prayers y'all send up at midnight when y'all ain't know if I could see out my plan, yeah. But mama, I made it. And daddy, it's how I stay grounded. Cause I'm a lady, yeah. Now all of my messages full of these who say we're related. I never met, no. Why would I make out a check to him? Listen, I know how that sound and it might have been different if I grew up next to him. We've been so distant, they question me if I found out how to send out a text to him. It was just me with my...
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Bridges outside. The shake. Gobert with the block. Out in his own on the break. Here's Halliburton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
It's Pippen on the wing. For three, drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton outside. And Jordan has it in the corner. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for the Rockets. Bol.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Green, the screen. Thompson for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Pippen with the wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Pippen's got 7 points.
Extending his range there. Pippen hoisted that one up from way downtown.
Left side, Halliburton. It's Bull, top of the key. The drive by Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Bridges outside. Outside for Pippen. From past the arc. A shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Michael Jordan on the wing. Takes it from 10. Here's Gobert. Jordan up top. Here's Ingram. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it. And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail by 7. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Now, here's Pippen. 7 points in the game. Thompson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He knows they're up against an excellent defense. He's been planning ways to get around that. He said it won't be easy. You have to fight for every basket, but this is our first matchup against them this year. Maybe we can catch them off guard. And if they adjust to that, well, we're going to have to adjust back. We'll see whose strategy pays off better. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's Ingram on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another three for Golden State.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. Pass to Bull. In the corner, it's Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with it. Here's Bull. Out to Morris. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Jordan outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
The Rockets 11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Simmons got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
So it's the Warriors now. Shot from the wing. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Pass to Gallinari. And here is Kispert. Back to Gallinari. Three-pointer. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
No good from Simmons. Rockets trailed by 12. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Now Gallinari after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Simmons with it. Started now by Kispert. A nice shot by Simmons.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Rockets with another miss. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Pokusevski. Over Simmons. Pokusevski can't hit. Warriors leading by 13. Screen by Simmons. For 3, Pippen. Good on the three-point shot. Pippen's got 13.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caldwell-Pope feeling her out of it. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And, Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Warriors leading by 17. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Ingram wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Ingram's got 6.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. And here's Ingram from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Outside, Green. Williams a screen. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan's shot is off. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Golden State. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Picked by Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the Warriors with possession here. 17-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Draymond Green. Scottie Pippen. Klay Thompson.
On defense, the Rockets. And it's Williams finishing it off.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback. You how can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And it's Gallinari missing. Warriors leading by 20. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Pippen. That shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Pippen outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson from long range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson from long range. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Simmons with it. He's got 8. Pass to Pippen. Here's Bridges. Screen by Simmons. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And here's Pippen, following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets trail by 16. To the wing on the left. Here's Kispert from outside off the mark.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Simmons. That one no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Pokusevski. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now here's Pippen. He's got 15. Thompson for the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets trailed by 19. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Robert Williams. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now, here is Morris after Ben Simmons' miss. Pass to Kispert. From about 16, here's Bull. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Caldwell Pope outside. The tray. Kuszewski grabs the miss. Rockets trailed by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson right side. Screen by Simmons. Shoots the 3. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's Kuszewski. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead.
52. The Rockets, 36.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Jordan wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Warriors. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Gallinari. Over Green. Misses off the left iron.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Back to Pippen. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
They get the rebound. Outside for Halliburton. Gallinari right side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Driving the lane. And it's Pippen with the jam.
You know, one of the best aspects of Pippen's game, in my mind, creating off the dribble.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Bridges with the steal. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Allen outside. And it's Pippen in the corner. And another three for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Bridges outside. To the middle. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Here's Allen. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston the other way now. There's the double team with Allen. Stolen by Pippen. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And here's Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Substitution on the court.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morris looking over the floor. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
At the elbow, it's Allen. From deep, Green. The offensive rebound. Williams. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Thompson for the triple. Connects from three-point range.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Scottie Pippen.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Warriors.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Thompson. Pulls from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. Now, here's Kispert. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Should move it to the left, move it to the left. Oh, no one know better, no one know better. So why do I feel like your puppet? You pull my strings while you play me. Why do I move with your movement? Up on your stage, I'm performing. Left you, but I'm back here on your sofa. Thought I needed space, I want you closer. So why do I move with your movement? Under your strings like a puppet. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I lose you, oh, I don't know if I survive. You drive me crazy for your amusement, and I'm alone for the ride.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. Got some in this.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here in Houston, it's another home game for the Rockets. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Jordan. Outside for Halliburton. And the three off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson outside. The three. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And here is Green after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Lock at 6. Thompson for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
And here's Pippen after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. There's a screen by Williams. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to Halliburton. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Halliburton. Gobert in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
There's a screen by Williams. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And here's Morris for 3. Warriors trail by 4. Simmons with it. Started now by Kispert. And that one drops.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Bull. And Simmons with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Pippen. From deep. Goes back up. Goes back up. Back to Bridges. Screen by Simmons. On the wing, Thompson. Pippen for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Kispert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Morris outside. He can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Thompson. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Back to Morris. Pass to Bull. It's stolen by Green. Open for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors 14.
And
getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 9.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass. Can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Jordan with the ball. Bridges covering. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Outside for Pippen. Over Halliburton. And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good from outside. Warriors leading by 3. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Second chance shot. Here's Gobert. Back to Jordan. Pass to Gobert. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Gobert's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Thompson. From outside the arc. The rebound by Jordan. Halliburton outside. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green. Screen by Simmons. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer. He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Rockets trailed by 3. Pass to Pakusevsky. There's the lob to the hoop.
And, you know, entering the draft, Bol was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Kennard with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Kispert. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
.139 left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. And here is Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. To the middle. Pass to Kispert. Here's Pokusevski. And it's Kispert in the corner. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 3. And here is Green. Pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Williams. It's up a 3. Kennard's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out left to the wing. Here's Kispert. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Caldwell Pope with it. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, the bandwidth of Caldwell Pope's range continues to expand. This guy thinks he's going to make it from anywhere.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Warriors leading by 4. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kennard. And here is Williams. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Five on the clock. Back to Williams. Over Ingram. Williams missing again.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got the first field goal of the second half for Houston.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pippen outside. Screen by Simmons. Gallinari with the steal. Halliburton outside. Back to Gallinari. For the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter. Looking good on that one.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
break, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David thanked him. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Jordan. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Gallinari outside. Over Green. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact. He really just takes off for the dunk.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail. Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Bull. Here's Pokusevski. Defended by Allen. Fade away. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
To the paint. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Bull. And they get it. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Morris for 3. Allen with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Pippen. 9 points in the game so far.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Bridges with the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Pippen. He's got 10. Pass to Green. Kicks it out to Allen. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the
Warriors. 36.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Rockets trailed by 4. And here's Halliburton. All alone. And he nails that one right through the net. Halliburton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Jordan with the steal. Pass to Ingram. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Simmons inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
6 to shoot. Pass to Jordan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
Golden State fall.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Inside, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
Pass to Ingram. Halliburton with it.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Rockets.
That one misses. Gobert.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw. That is inexcusable.
Timeout called the Warriors. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Allen. Back to Pippen. Going inside. And Pippen slams it in.
Well, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
Back to Gallinari. Right wing. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's Allen on the wing. Thompson outside. Screen by Allen. Back to Pippen. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Allen with it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Michael Jordan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Back to Pippen. Thompson outside. From deep. The long distance three is there. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
And then Allen slams it in.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
To the left side lane. Michael Jordan on the wing. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Pass to Pippen. Driving in. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Outside, Jordan. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Nobody's more clutch than Jordan. Nerves of steel late in the game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like this throwback approach they've taken. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Ingram. Out to Gallinari. Back to Ingram. Pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Hey, anytime the game's on the line, Jordan is exactly the guy I wanted to strike.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
In for the Warriors, Robert Williams.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
And Simmons might wish this wasn't on him, but he's got to focus here and show up for his guys.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jordan, right side. Pass to Morris. Fires the three. Warriors with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Warriors.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Jordan outside. The three. The Rockets again can't hit. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed
along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's Pippen. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. One thing this Rockets team does very well, they get themselves to the line.
That they do. And they make it hurt once they do. Effectively drawing fouls and making your free throws is something some teams struggle with. But this Houston squad has it down. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And here are the Rockets now. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history, no longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
The three is up. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Pippen. Pass to Thompson. The three ball. No good that time. And Houston will come the other way. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. All by himself. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Here's Jordan. The Warriors pull it in. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Pippen. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And stolen by Williams. For the finish. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Gallinari for three. Out to Harris. And there's the screen. Pass to Bull. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Gallinari for three. To the right side. Morris outside. To the wing on the left. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson with a screen. Let's go with a three. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
Now here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Harris. Fires for three. Here's Pokusevski. Nifty move. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Now the Warriors with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Now here's Bridges. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
Jordan up top. Morris right side. Pass to Harris. Got a piece of it. The Warriors leading. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simmons. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Morris. Pass to Pokusevski. From deep. That shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they pushed.
The Warriors. 19.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Kispert. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Kept alive. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kennard outside. Green for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Simmons. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Shoots it from the high post. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 5 now.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside. Here's Allen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And here's Ingram from the arc. From deep, Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And that one's good. Green. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Launches it. Gallinari's shot is off. And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Halliburton. A minute 58 left to play in the half. Jordan up top. He's got 5. Over Bridges. That one's wide left. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson with it. Allen a screen. Lets it go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called. Houston. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Morris can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's stolen away. Bridges, right side. Williams in the post. Thompson with it. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Pokashevsky. Now Morris. Harris on the wing. Trying to get back on track. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson, getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
Back to Green. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we finished off one half of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now here's Jordan. Back to Ingram. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Jordan. That three's off the mark. Golden State with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Thompson fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. And here's Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. Outside Gallinari. Out to the wing. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. On the wing, Thompson. The 17-footer. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 8.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Clay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
Timeout called. Houston. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. That one no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Gallinari for three. The Rockets with another miss. So it's the Warriors now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the foul against Houston. No good on the free throw. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thompson. The three. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Gallinari for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Halliburton outside. Here's Kispert. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kispert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Timeout called, the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. Kennard outside. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
Man, the defender really went after him.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And the 75 list came out last season. The top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons, fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Outside Ingram. The fadeaway. And they get it back. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Kispert. Ingram with the ball. Up and over Kennard. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Oh, there's the alley. Kennard can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Golden State with the ball. They lead by 14. To the inside. Pass to Simmons.
Oh, yes! Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pokashevsky. Tries again. Good on the shot.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Golden State with the ball. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 6. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. 4-3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 4.
The Warriors, 46.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Pippen. Bridges outside. Thompson with a screen. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Halliburton outside. From deep, Jordan. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Pippen. Back to Bridges. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Jordan on the take. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Gobert. Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. And here's Gallinari. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan.
Golden State foul. Scotty Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Pass to Allen. Down low. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Jordan with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Launches a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jordan misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Driving in. Pippen. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets. The Rockets trail. Pass to Jordan. Back to Ingram. From 15 feet away to the left side wing. Gallinari for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Houston with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Gallinari. Here's Ingram. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Gallinari for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. And he drives in. Count it. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Morris outside. Gallinari with a screen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Green. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Back to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thompson. Kept alive by Houston. Morris outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot won't fall. And Golden State will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Monte Morris. First personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing because this man, he is the definition of a Warrior.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
To the inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
No good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in some...
Like the way that I dress, babe. She like the way that she gon' be like, ooh, baby. Okay. Tell me that you okay. Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gon' say, baby? OJ, when we getting too lit, I might faint, baby. Spin it, flip it, rotate. She got, is it gon' shake, baby? Still my baby. Showing me they the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Jury so cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna told me to spend $250. Now my and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said all of these me better, Shorty say she like me cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel, if need be. You really actors, you should have been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back, so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. In the season before, they completely controlled the series 3-0.
And they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
From deep, Jordan, Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's Jordan. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. For 3, Ingram. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. This is their first game of the season against one of the better defensive teams in the league. He said we have to be patient offensively and not just settle for mediocre shots. It's about moving the ball and making that extra pass. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
Yeah, they can't beat these guys with blind luck and talent. They're going to have to outthink them. Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And so it's Houston with it. Still without a basket in the game. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level. And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Rockets trailed by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Jordan outside. Halliburton outside. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Pippen feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Jordan. Ingram with it. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fires the three. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. Jordan takes it inside.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Outside Jordan. .135 left to play in the first. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. Morris, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
The three, Pippen. No good that time. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Jordan. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Pippen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Both teams will make substitutions. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Harris outside. Launches it. The shot misses. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific
14. The Rockets 6.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors. And so here is Golden State. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Here's Kispert. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 8. Simmons with it. Halliburton picks him up. No good from Simmons. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Floats it up for Williams.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Williams with the steal. That's tipped. Halliburton outside. Pass to Bull. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And so Houston again turning it over. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Bridges. Golden State moving the ball around. It's deflected. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Gobert the screen. Outside for Halliburton. Ingram right side. Halliburton outside. Over Thompson. Gobert trying to get open. The Rockets with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Nice move, finding the rim. Thompson in for the dunk.
Halliburton on the wing. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Jordan outside. Fade away. And it's sent back by Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. Stolen by Pippen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Just 5 on the clock. Morris outside. 3-pointer. Gobert trying to get open. Tries yet again. And finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. .22 left to play here in the half. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Kispert. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Right side, Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Kispert in the corner. And the 3 off target. And so LeVert will bring it up for Golden State. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Gallinari left side. On the wing, Morris. Got it off in time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and, of course, a lot of turnovers in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pippen with it. Halliburton picks him up. On the wing, Thompson. There's the triple. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And it's Ingram missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to Bridges. The 8-footer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bridges got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Houston making a switch here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Right side, Jordan. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Kept alive. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Halliburton outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. Houston needs to get a shot off. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
That's it. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Caldwell Pope outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Ingram. Right wing. Houston moving the ball around. And here is Simmons. Defended by Gobert. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And Simmons is just the total package. A player that can really dish it to his teammate.
Thompson outside. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Houston the other way now. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The shot's good from Kennard.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called, the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a...
Switch SOB. Ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
Now I starting to understand what's going on. It was all in front of me. I just had to go get it. Love. Love. Tonight. Roll through the city, bad little don't say, and I got a safe route. I'm trying to make it out. Won't do the for clout. Come get with me, come get with me. I'm from the floor, see. I'm with them. Come and talk to me. You could try to walk with me, but you can't step in my shoes. I'ma clear the room, I'ma go. Pain, I still. I got a whole lot to lose, but I got a whole lot of trolling, doing what I do. Breaking rules might make them don't be a stupid. Play you up, and I show you what I'm in. How the you say it changed up? You was trying to get your name up. I was here chasing paper. Sorry, to see you later. Alexander McQueen. That's what I rock on my feet. But I could throw in that Dior. Give me more than he means. I could throw in that Supreme. But I'm way past that. Where your stash at? Ain't no rap cap in my last track. 30 pull up in your dreams. Kick a cash out. Let me have that. 6 racks when it free. I'ma backtrack and why you have that, but I'ma still make a scene. Let me squeeze. Bad little Puerto Rican little. Turn up the heat degrees. I'm dusty. And I can surely get you. Don't play, talk to. And now you. I can see everything I need. It's all right in front of me. I just gotta grab and reach. Try to play with me. Michael Mary for the jeans. You know I keep a. I do this for all my on the road. Know they stay 10 toes, won't fold.
Don't never call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure. Straight up. Just a little game for you. Back on my fresh off the tour bus. Straight back to it though. Yeah, Lambo Evo. Press a couple buttons, parked it right by the speedboat. Sipping on some rare touchdown, shot town, mink in the rear. Colored eyes, brown skin, and you know she. Another $500,000 spent, but I sleep good. Talking big numbers with the wide grip. Check it out, only speak facts, so she hit me out. Heated toilets in the bathroom, sending emails out. She got a whole situation, but ready to risk it all. I ain't with the drama, when you ready, just give me a call. I know I'm just checking the mail, but got that on. I'm a little younger than dude, but still big bro. This game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. I can talk like this, cause I live that. Know my background, don't play with it. Hot head, short temper, quick to. It get foggy in my city, can't be acting timid. Might do the mink with the midnight. Doors open up on the Lamborghini like fish eye. It's my new vacuum seal my ad-libs and then I send them to the track. Wow. This game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Darcy on your 10. It's a lot of eyes on you. Move smart. This my new vacuum seal my ad-libs and then I send them to the track. Wow.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last over again. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you said it was over. I wanna talk about it.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza. Lo he escuchado y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla. nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tú séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos. Quieran o no quieran a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico. Y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace picado más flow. Pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot. Un caballo que mira para adelante sin error. No maldito quejoso, molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Leones con flow, Paulo Londra, Isa 63, era por mí, claro que sí.